Imagine if you could change your life simply by changing the way you think. This isn't just a wishful thought, it's a real possibility through the power of affirmations. Louise Hay, a pioneer in self-help and spiritual growth, understood this deeply. She believed that words have the power to shape our reality, and she proved this truth time and time again. One of her most famous affirmations is, "I am open and receptive to all good." This affirmation may sound simple, but it carries profound meaning. When you repeat these words with sincerity, your mind and heart begin to align with the belief that good things are not just possible, but inevitable. The concept behind affirmations is rooted in the idea that our thoughts shape our experiences. What we think about consistently becomes our reality. If we believe that we deserve love, wealth, and abundance, we open ourselves up to receiving them. Louise Hay used affirmations to transform her own life. She didn't just recite them as empty words, she truly embraced them. Through this process, she healed her body, mind, and spirit. By focusing on positive thoughts and rejecting negative beliefs, she manifested an extraordinary life. When you say, "I am open and receptive to all good," you are not only affirming that you deserve the best, but you are also making space in your life for it. It's a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the blessings that are already waiting for you. This affirmation works because it shifts your energy from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You stop focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you are open to receiving. The more you repeat this affirmation, the more it becomes part of your reality. It becomes a habit, and when it becomes a habit, it shapes your life. You may start noticing small shifts in your life. Things that once seemed out of reach begin to feel more attainable. Money may come to you in unexpected ways, relationships may improve, and opportunities for growth and success may appear out of nowhere. But it all starts with your willingness to say yes to good things coming your way. The power of affirmations is undeniable, and this one simple statement, "I am open and receptive to all good," can set the stage for a life filled with abundance. Our mind and body are intricately connected, and what we believe in our minds directly impacts how we feel and what happens in our bodies. If you are constantly thinking thoughts of lack or scarcity, your body can reflect that. Stress, anxiety, and physical tension can become a regular part of your life, all because of the thoughts you are holding on to. Louise Hay recognized this connection early on and used it to her advantage in her teachings. She understood that to truly heal and attract abundance, we must address both our mental and physical well-being. When you are open to receiving good things, it's not just your mind that changes. Your body follows suit. Stress levels decrease, your heart feels lighter, and you begin to notice a shift in how you carry yourself. This shift is more than just a mental exercise, it's a physical transformation. Your body starts to align with the positive energy you are creating with your thoughts. The affirmation, "I am open and receptive to all good," helps break down the mental walls that have kept you stuck in patterns of stress and anxiety. It replaces these negative emotions with a sense of ease and calm, allowing your body to relax and flow in alignment with the good that is coming your way. Think about the times when you felt anxious about money or relationships. You may have noticed that these worries often show up in your body: tight shoulders, a racing heart, and a feeling of heaviness. When you shift your focus from worry to receptiveness, you can begin to feel your body relax. It's a direct result of shifting your thoughts. When you let go of the fear that holds you back, you open up your body to a new experience of freedom. This freedom isn't just mental, it's physical. By practicing this affirmation, you are not just feeding your mind with positive thoughts, you are also sending healing energy to your body. The mind-body connection is powerful, and when you combine the two, positive thoughts and physical relaxation, you create an unstoppable force of abundance in your life. One of the most important steps toward attracting love, wealth, and abundance is learning to love yourself. It sounds simple, but for many people, self-love is one of the hardest things to practice. We are often our harshest critics, quick to point out our flaws and mistakes. Louise Hay knew this well, and she often spoke about the importance of self-love in her teachings. She taught that in order to attract the good we desire, we must first recognize our worth and embrace ourselves as we are without judgment. When you say, "I am open and receptive to all good," you are not only inviting external blessings into your life, but also acknowledging that you are worthy of receiving them. It is an act of self-love. When you love yourself, you remove the blocks that prevent you from accepting love, wealth, and abundance. You stop believing that you have to be perfect or deserving in some special way to receive good things. Self-love means accepting yourself as you are with all your strengths and imperfections, and knowing that you deserve everything good the world has to offer. This acceptance is the foundation for attracting the abundance you seek. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect the world to reflect that love back to you? Self-love is a magnet for the good things in life. When you truly believe you deserve love, wealth, and success, the universe responds by giving you exactly that. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or setbacks, but it does mean that you will be able to approach those challenges with a mindset that says, "I am worthy of overcoming this, and I trust that the universe has my back." Self-love isn't just about feeling good about yourself. It's about treating yourself with kindness and respect. It's about nurturing your body, mind, and spirit, and creating space for your own well-being. By practicing self-love, you send out a message to the universe that you are ready to receive everything you desire. The more you love yourself, the more you allow the abundance of the universe to flow into your life. This is the key. When you practice self-love, you stop blocking the good that is already available to you. You no longer feel unworthy or undeserving. Instead, you open yourself up to a life of abundance where love, wealth, and success come to you naturally. Self-love is not selfish. It is a necessary practice for creating the life you truly want. And as you practice it, you will find that the good you are open to receiving flows into your life effortlessly. One of the biggest obstacles to manifesting the life you desire is the limiting beliefs that hold you back. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained in your subconscious, and they shape the way you view yourself and the world around you. You may not even realize you have them, but they affect everything you do, including your ability to attract love, wealth, and abundance. These beliefs can come from childhood, past experiences, or societal conditioning. They tell you things like, "I don't deserve success," "money is hard to come by," or "love is for other people, not for me." But here's the truth. These beliefs are not real. They are simply stories you've been telling yourself for years. They are the product of your past experiences, but they do not define your future. Louise Hay believed that in order to change your reality, you must first change the stories you tell yourself. If you continue to hold on to these limiting beliefs, you will continue to attract the same lack and limitation into your life. But when you release them, you open up to new possibilities and opportunities. Releasing limiting beliefs is a powerful practice, and it begins with recognizing them. Start by asking yourself, what beliefs do I have about money? About love? About my worth? Write them down. Then take a moment to question each one. Is this belief truly yours? Is it based on reality? Or is it just something you've been conditioned to believe? When you realize that these beliefs are not truths, you can start to release them. The process of releasing limiting beliefs often involves replacing them with new, empowering beliefs. For example, instead of believing that money is scarce, replace that thought with, money is abundant and flows freely to me. Instead of thinking, I don't deserve love, replace it with, I am worthy of all the love and happiness the universe has to offer. Every time a limiting belief pops up, consciously replace it with a more positive and empowering thought. Over time, these new beliefs will become your truth, and you will start to notice a shift in your reality. Letting go of limiting beliefs is essential for making space for abundance. The more you release the old, the more room you create for the new. The universe will not give you what you want if you are still holding on to beliefs that say you don't deserve it. But when you let go of those outdated stories, you send a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive all the good things that are waiting for you. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting abundance. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your energy from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Gratitude opens your heart and makes you more receptive to the good that is already around you. Louise Hay emphasized the importance of gratitude in her teachings, and she knew that when you practice gratitude, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Think about it for a moment. When you are grateful, you are acknowledging the good that is already in your life. You are recognizing that there is more than enough to be thankful for, and that is a powerful vibration to send out into the universe. Gratitude is a signal that you are open and receptive to more of the good that is available to you. If you want to attract more love, wealth, and abundance into your life, start by practicing gratitude every day. It doesn't have to be complicated. Simply take a few minutes each morning and evening to reflect on the things you are grateful for. It can be as simple as feeling thankful for a roof over your head, a warm meal, or the love of family and friends. The more you focus on the good things in your life, the more good things you will attract. Gratitude also shifts your perspective. It helps you to see the abundance that is already present in your life, rather than focusing on what you don't have. When you focus on lack, you attract more of it. But when you focus on abundance, you invite more of it into your life. Practicing gratitude helps you maintain a positive mindset, which is essential for manifesting the things you want. In addition to helping you attract more abundance, gratitude also improves your overall well-being. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can increase happiness, reduce stress, and improve both physical and mental health. So when you take the time to be thankful for what you have, you are not only improving your ability to manifest, but also enhancing your overall quality of life. Before you can fully embrace the abundance you desire, you must first heal your mind. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful, and negative thoughts can keep us stuck in cycles of fear, doubt, and insecurity. If you've experienced past trauma, rejection, or hurt, these experiences can create mental blocks that prevent you from receiving the good you deserve. Louise Hay understood that in order to attract love, wealth, and abundance, you must first heal your mind and let go of the emotional baggage that holds you back. Healing the mind isn't about ignoring your past or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the pain, the hurt, and the fear, and choosing to release them so they no longer control your life. When you heal your mind, you free yourself from the past and create space for new experiences to come into your life. This is where the affirmation, I am open and receptive to all good, becomes so powerful. When you say this affirmation, you are not only inviting good into your life, but you are also releasing the mental blocks that have kept you stuck. Healing the mind requires patience and self-compassion. It's important to remember that healing is a process, not an event. Be gentle with yourself as you work through your past experiences and allow yourself the time and space to heal. A powerful way to heal the mind is through self-reflection and mindfulness. Take the time to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Ask yourself, what thoughts keep repeating in my mind? What beliefs do I hold about myself and my worth? What old stories am I still telling myself? When you can identify the negative thoughts that are holding you back, you can begin to shift them. Practice replacing these thoughts with affirmations and positive beliefs. With each thought you heal, you release the old patterns and invite new, empowering ones to take their place. Healing the mind also involves forgiving yourself and others. Holding on to grudges, anger, and resentment only creates more pain and keeps you stuck in a cycle of negativity. Forgiveness is not about excusing hurtful behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional weight of the past. When you forgive, you release the grip of those old emotions and allow yourself to move forward with a clear, open mind. As you heal your mind, you will notice a shift in your energy. You will become more receptive to the love, wealth, and abundance that are waiting for you. Healing the mind is an essential part of the manifestation process, and it is the first step toward living a life of true freedom and abundance. Abundance is not something that needs to be chased. It's not something that is limited or scarce. In fact, abundance is always present. It is a natural state of being. The universe is constantly creating, expanding, and circulating wealth, love, and opportunities. The key is not to chase after these things, but to become open and receptive to their flow. When you align yourself with the flow of abundance, everything begins to come to you effortlessly. Louise Hay often spoke about how the flow of abundance works. She taught that abundance is a natural part of life, just like the air we breathe or the sunlight that warms us. Money, love, success, they are all forms of energy, and like all energy, they are constantly moving. When you are open to receiving, you naturally align with the flow of this energy, and it begins to flow to you more easily. To align with the flow of abundance, you must first believe that it is available to you. This is why it's so important to practice affirmations like, "I am open and receptive to all good." By saying these words, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive the good that is already present. You are no longer blocking the flow with thoughts of lack or unworthiness. Instead, you are saying yes to what is already yours. One way to cultivate this flow is through giving. When you give freely, whether it's your time, energy, or resources, you open yourself up to receiving more. Giving is a powerful way to keep the flow of abundance moving. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. And when you give with a generous heart, the universe responds by giving back to you. This is the law of circulation. What you put out into the world always comes back to you, often in unexpected ways. To truly tap into the flow of abundance, practice living in alignment with it every day. Let go of fear and doubt and trust that the universe is always providing for you. Know that there is enough for everyone and that you are worthy of receiving your share. When you allow yourself to be open and receptive, the flow of abundance becomes a constant, effortless stream in your life. You no longer have to chase after it. It comes to you naturally. One of the most important aspects of attracting love, wealth, and abundance is living fully in the present moment. So often we get caught up in the past or worry about the future, and this takes us out of the flow of abundance. The key to receiving all the good that life has to offer is to stop living in the past or the future and start living in the now. Louise Hay emphasized the importance of staying present and grounded in the moment. When you are fully present, you open yourself up to new opportunities, new experiences, and new blessings. You stop worrying about what could go wrong or what has gone wrong in the past. Instead, you focus on what is happening right now, and in this moment, there is always abundance. Living in the present means accepting what is without judgment. It's about being grateful for what you have while remaining open to what is coming. When you are in the present, you are not focused on what you don't have or what you want in the future. You are content with where you are, knowing that everything you need is already within your reach. When you live in the present, you stop the cycle of stress and anxiety that so often comes from worrying about the future or ruminating over the past. This shift in focus brings you peace and clarity, which naturally attracts more abundance into your life. By being present, you allow the universe to bring you what is already yours without resistance. Living in the present also means trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's about knowing that you don't have to force things to happen. Everything will come to you in the right time, and when you are fully present, you allow yourself to recognize and embrace these opportunities as they arise. Now that you understand how to attract love, wealth, and abundance into your life, it's time to put these teachings into practice. The process of manifesting the good you desire begins with the affirmation, "I am open and receptive to all good." This simple yet powerful statement shifts your energy and mindset, creating space for the abundance that is already waiting for you. But it doesn't stop there. You must also release limiting beliefs, practice gratitude, heal your mind, and align yourself with the flow of abundance. Living in the present moment and embracing self-love are also key components to creating a life of true wealth and fulfillment. The more you practice these principles, the more your reality will shift to reflect the abundance you desire. Remember, abundance is not something you have to work hard to attain. It is already present, waiting for you to tap into it. The universe is always ready to provide for you, but you must first open yourself up to receive. This is the law of attraction in action. When you shift your mindset, align your energy, and trust in the process, abundance flows naturally into your life. So, take a moment right now to commit to being open and receptive to all good. Start by saying the affirmation out loud and feeling it in your heart. Let go of any doubts or fears that may be holding you back, and trust that the universe has great things in store for you. You are worthy of love, wealth, and abundance, and it is your birthright to receive it. If this message resonates with you, make the decision today to embrace the power of affirmations, gratitude, and self-love. Watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Keep practicing these principles daily, and you will soon find yourself living a life filled with all the good the universe has to offer. Your journey to attracting love, wealth, and abundance begins now.